So, what do you think? Do you want to drive or fly to Miami this summer?
Let's make it a road trip.
You realize it's like a 12-hour drive. The flight would only be a couple of hours. Are you sure you don't want to fly?
No, I'd rather drive. To be completely honest, I'm not a big fan of flying. In fact, you might even say I'm afraid of flying. Planes are so unpredictable.
I didn't know you were afraid to fly. What are you afraid of? Airplanes are one of, if not, the best way to travel. Statistically speaking, driving is a heck of a lot more dangerous than flying. Did you know there's only one fatal accident for every 16 million flights?
I know the numbers, but it's something about being up in the sky and not on the ground that absolutely terrifies me.
I get that. And it's understandable, I guess. Just keep in mind that flying is actually much safer than driving.
Well, it's not just the flying part. It's also the food. Airplane food is just awful. I mean, it's a frozen meal that is microwaved and served with really hard bread. It's disgusting, actually. If we drive, we can stop anywhere we want to grab a bite and get whatever snacks we choose.
That's true. But the flight is so short that we can grab something to eat before the flight, and by the time we are hungry again, we will already have landed in Florida. In fact, we could even be enjoying drinks and snacks on the beach by noon.
Well, you know, flights are also pretty expensive. I have a couple of big suitcases, and we are only allowed one small carry-on per person. If we drive, we can take whatever we need with no extra charge.
Aaron, think about it for a second. All the money we might save on checking extra baggage, we would surely pay in gas. Gas prices have soared. And if we have to drive 12 hours and 600 miles, it would cost quite a bit to keep the tank filled. And how much luggage are you planning to take with you? We are only going for a week.
That's a good point. I didn't factor in the gas, I guess.
Also, 12 hours is a long time to drive. If we drive, we will have to stop a couple times before getting back on the road.
I think if you drove 6 hours, then I drove 6 hours, then it would work out perfectly.
If we fly, we could both relax or even sleep for the entire flight. We would be well rested and ready to hit the beach right after we check in.
You are slowly convincing me. There are other things that concern me about flying, though. I mean, the long waiting lines, the possibility of missing your flight, a canceled flight, or the flight being delayed. At least if we drive, we know that we will make it to our destination without any issues.
That's not necessarily true. We could get a flat tire, or something could go wrong with the engine and we'd have to call for help. Travel is unpredictable, no matter what route you take.
Let's just flip a coin. Heads for driving, tails for flying. Okay, best 2 out of 3.